Hey, what's up guys, Nas. With today's weekly reset came with 2 more brave weapons that you can obtain through the quest, which are the Forbearance and the return of arguably the best LMG, the Hammerhead. In today's video, I'll be going over some of the roles I've gotten from playing Onslaught and the god role I think you should be farming for. First, I'll talk about the perks this weapon can roll with. The only perks that you should be looking at in the third column are Reround Rounds, NVS Assassin, Destabilizing Rounds, and Rampage. And in the fourth column, in my opinion, Killing Tally is the only perk that you should be going for. Unless you're trying to make a build for your abilities, then there's Desperate Measures. To start, I'll go over the role I have with Rewind and Onslaught. Onslaught is a pretty good perk that increases your rate of fire on kills, but I think this is really only a good perk on primary weapons. This is because for a heavy machine gun, you're going to find yourself running low on ammo, since you're basically wasting your shots on enemies that could die quicker with other perks. As for Rewind Rounds, although it is a great perk that gives you a lot more ammo, I wouldn't recommend it over NVS Assassin. Speaking of NVS, let's talk about the role I got with that. If you're not familiar with the perk NVS Assassin, it will overflow your magazine up to a 200% increase by getting kills with your other weapons. So with this role, my magazine can hold 59 shots, and after using NVS Assassin, I can hold 166. And Surrounded will give me a 40% damage increase when I'm within 8 meters of 3 or more enemies. But to be real, if I'm using a heavy machine gun, I'm most likely using it in harder content, and I would not want to be that close to enemies, so I would not recommend Surrounded on this weapon. And if you do still want to farm for an NVS Assassin role with the damage perk, I would just recommend getting Commemoration, since it has Reconstruction which will passively reload and overflow the weapon, which in my opinion is much better. Next, we have Destabilizing Rounds, which would cause nearby enemies to become volatile after killing an enemy, which could be very good if you're going for a void build, like with Falcon's Hallberg, so it's not a bad perk to go for. But the overall god role I would highly suggest to farm for is Rampage and Killing Tally. This role is very unique since it has 2 damage perks, allowing you to stack Rampage's 33% increase on top of Killing Tally's 30% damage increase. This will be good for mid and high end content because getting 3 kills with the LMG, which is very easy in any level of content, will allow you to easily 1 or 2 tap red bar enemies. And even majors and champions will be getting destroyed by these 2 damage buffs. And I want to show this off in the Lost Sector Hydroponics Delta because the enemies here are much stronger and have 2 times the amount of health of enemies in raids. Shout out to Maven for giving me this idea. Also, I want to share this tip if you didn't know already. Killing Tally will be removed from your gun if you switch weapons or manually reload it, which means that you can use things like Rain of Fire, Transversal Steps, or Marksman Dodge to reload your weapon and still maintain the Killing Tally buff. Rampage and Killing Tally is such a unique perk combination and will be great for content like Grandmaster Nightfalls. And this weapon will only be getting stronger in the final shape once you're able to enhance the perks. But that's about it. I wanted to make this video to share my opinion on what role you should be farming for and why the god role is so strong. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Your support and engagement means so much to me, and also consider subscribing if you want to see more Destiny 2 content.